Amen, amen. It's time for the keys to life. Say keys to life. Come on, somebody, a little bit louder. Keys to life. I like that. That wasn't bad. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get to it. Don't measure winning. Measure improvement. Don't measure winning. Measure improvement. So most people would be a little confused because if I'm measuring my winning, I'm doing good. I can see where I'm getting. I'm in that place. I'm succeeding. I like succeeding. Everybody loves succeeding. Raise your hand. If you like winning, raise your hand. You don't like to lose. Okay, we're good. We like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But winning doesn't keep you winning. Winning doesn't produce total excellence. You can win with bad character. You can win with good character. You can win with bad integrity. You can win with good integrity. But if you measure your improvement, you will always end up winning one way, shape, or form. What do I mean by that? Winning can give you a false sense of security. Most people don't realize it, but when you win, let's say you're playing and you were the one that scored the most points, you up there, it makes you feel secure. But what you know about success, what you know about winning is that you have to constantly do what? Prove yourself. You have to pay the price. Otherwise, you don't win. And so every time you go out there, you've got to what? Improve. You've got to increase. You've got to do more. So what I need to do is not focus on the fact that I won last time, but I need to focus on what I need to do to continue to win. I need to actually not focus on, see, if I say, okay, that was great, but what didn't I get done? And it doesn't mean that you're bringing yourself down. You're just critiquing how you did, what you did, when you did, what you did. So I see I could have came in a little bit lower. I could have done this a little bit differently. This didn't work out the way I expected it to, but I kind of fixed it on the other hand. So in order for me to get to there, I had to do something different. But next time, if I start here, I won't have to do anything different. I can improve. Just managing my improvement over and over again will keep me out of some things that I never needed to be in. If I'm so have you ever succeeded at something but you messed up before you succeeded, but you got there anyway? It will give you a false sense of security. Okay, let me explain. We couldn't get into the building today on time. I had a lot of problems with the alarms, this, that, and the other. But when I walked in, place was together. Should I do it? I should do it. I should. Okay. All right, I would do it. Let's play How Much Have They Grown? Okay. Come here. Quickly. So I love to do this, and you guys know I love to mess with people. I really do. Because this church, this building, what we do is we work on growth. And because if we don't get the microphone, if we don't work on growth, what are we doing? We can sing, we can shout, we can dance, we can do it all, but if we're not growing, what are we doing? Why are you here? It was done, right? You got it done. What time were you able to get into the building?
It was about 8:15.
8:15, okay. What time do you normally get into the building?
7:45.
So, the old you would say what?
At least I got it done.
No. Would you say the old you would say, I can get here at 8:15 and get it done?
Yes.
Now, that's managing my winning. What would the new you say?
look for my keys the night before to make sure I still get here at 7:45 the way I've been doing.
Okay, all right, okay. Okay. You just go ahead and I'm gonna take that win, put that microphone down. Okay, so everybody's got something they gotta work on. I promise you that there were times I can get here at probably 8:30 and it'll be all right. I'll succeed. We can get it done. I'm like, no. You can't just win off of you. If you get it in by the, like you slide right in right before the door closes, don't believe that you can do that again. Manage. So I need to say, how can I improve on me? Because as long as I'm improving on me, I'll be better. I'll get better. And success will consistently come if you're improving. But if you're not improving, success will be hit or miss. Success will be here, and then sometimes it'll be here. And you'll be like, I don't know what's wrong. Because you're not managing your improvement. You're not managing and saying, hey, you know what? That worked, but it didn't work. I got there, but if I'd have studied harder, I'd have probably got the 100. If I have done this, we would have probably argued less. But I was too prideful for the whole 15, 25 minutes for the whole 2 days. And then I came back like, hey, you know what? I could have fixed it earlier. We had much more wins, but I didn't. Because I was too this or I was too that. And it's okay to you're not cutting, let me explain. You're not condemning yourself or cutting yourself down. You're critiquing yourself. You're being honest with yourself. Because if you don't want to better you, who does? You've got to want more. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. You've got to want more from yourself. When you are okay with yourself, that's when you start to go backwards. Let me explain. And this is the last part of it. No one stays exactly the same. So if you get lax, if you get comfortable, you will start to go what? Backwards to what you used to do, how you used to do it. And so you'll stop succeeding in life. You'll stop growing. And the only growth and success that you'll have is the one that is connected to someone that hasn't stopped. And you're thinking that you're growing, but the truth of the matter is, it's not, you haven't been really great. You're just connected to somebody that won't let you go too far down. So they say, if I go up, you go up. Now, you didn't do anything to come up besides be connected to me. So at some point, when you need to do something on your own, it's likely to fail. It's just the truth. So the connection is what keeps you afloat. And that's not good for you. Because you got people that's directly connected to you. And if I'm not directly, or that person isn't directly connected to them, they don't care. Moving on. Okay. Do you have wins for the week? Do you have wins for the week? Let me explain. Everybody should have some type of goals. But when you look below the goals, the question is, did I win any? Did I win? Not the full goal, but when we break the goal down, let's say you want to make $10,000 this year. You want to save $10,000 this year. How much do you need to save every time you get paid? You want to read 90 books. How many books do you got to read this week? You want to accomplish something. What do you need to do? What progress do you need this week? You've got to have some wins. And when you have some wins for your week, then you have some wins for your day. And then you understand that I got to win some moments. And so every day I'm winning moments just so that at the end of the week I'm like, wow, I accomplished some things. I can look back and say I didn't just sit around. I didn't just... The problem with the idle mind, the problem with the reason why you fall into some of the things you fall into is because you're not busy enough. You don't have any goals, any things you plan on doing, or the goals that you have are the ones that we talk about. All right, here, let me help you out with this. Look at all the people in your life. Think about all the people in your life that say they want to do something. They talk about they're going to do something, but they have never done anything to get to that point. You know, they got goals. They talk about it all the time. Yeah. But years have passed. Months have passed, and they still haven't done one thing to get to that goal. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going there, I should see you making movements to get to where you're going. And I'm not saying you're going to be perfect, so watch me. I'm going to come at myself this time. All right. Remember, I told you a couple of months ago, I said I gotta get a certain amount. I want to get about 30 books done. I want to get 30 books read, and I need to get them done for the year. And then I told you last month, the month of January, I told you that I didn't read the book until the end of the week. And then, Kai gets over these excuses. You was in surgery, you had to sit down and say, I can't take those, can't take the excuses, because the truth of the matter is, if I have a goal, I have to have some wins, right? So, I failed again. Let me tell you, I failed again. So on the last day of the last month of February, I read a whole book. The last day of the last month of February. All of February, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. 28th came, and I said, what in the world? So I'm at work. I'm at the hotel. I'm reading. I was at a restaurant, and I was sitting there reading the book. I was like, I ain't never been at a restaurant reading the whole book. Just bring me something else. I'm gonna keep reading this book. And I got to the hotel. I sat down and I started consistently reading. I was reading. People was trying to text me, call me, talk to me. I was like, okay, yeah. And so sooner or later, I realized that I wasn't paying attention because I needed to get the book done because I said that I was going to do this. So what was the thing that I needed to fix? I needed to have some more wins. And smaller wins, when I tell you small steps are still, then I will get to where I'm going. Little gathers what? Okay, so what I did to fix my problem, because I'm the problem, is on the first, I started the new book. And on the second, I started gaining wins. Because if I don't do something, I won't win. Small, just win a day, a chapter. And whatever you said you're going to do, you said you're going to do some push-ups, and you was like, oh, I didn't do no push-up. I ain't do it. I forgot. Knock 10 out right then. Every time you think about it, knock 10 out. You say, oh, I'm going to go exercise. Don't talk about it. I'm going to do this right here, right now. And then what you'll find is that you're winning moments. And when you win moments, you win days. And when you win days, you win weeks. And so what I question to you for this week is, will you have some wins by next Sunday? Because you don't have to live saying, I'm going to do something, and what you say not equal your actions. You've got to actually put in the time, put in the work. When you think about it, just do it. Just go ahead and do it and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that a little bit later. No, not at all. Okay, last one. Are you ready? Are you prepared? That's it. Are you ready? Are you prepared? If you're not ready and you're not prepared, you will lose out constantly. I wasn't ready. I'm going to kill myself again. I'm going to go ahead and cut myself down. This week, I missed out on a $100,000 contract because I was not ready. I was not prepared. And so the thought pattern was, what do you do now? Because if you notice, 1, 2, and 3, what do you do now? Because you're not there all the time. You're not going to win all the time. But what are you going to do because you didn't win? Am I going to say life ain't fair? Oh, that's not right. That ain't fair. That's not right. That ain't fair. That ain't right. I'll get myself what? Ready. I'll get myself what? Prepared. So if you lose the job, you lose the house, you lose the relationship, you gain too much weight, it's because you were not ready. You were not prepared. You did not operate. So you're mad because you lost something you didn't respect enough to sacrifice for. I can't be mad at myself for losing the contract because I did not respect it enough to sacrifice for. Some of us need to think about, where are we in our lives? Are we getting ready? Are we about to lose what we have? Or have we lost what we have? Either way, the question is, will you on the next trip or on this future trip decide, I'm going to get ready no matter how much it costs me? Because the end result, I gather I probably could have done probably 500 and something of other things, $500 and something else every month to get myself in the position for where I needed to gain what I wanted to gain. Was the sacrifice worth it? Yes. So you will sacrifice now for what you want in the future. The thing you want in the future, whether it's a contract, it's a gig, it's a business, it's an apartment, it's a house, it's a relationship, lost weight. I don't like all the greens that I'm eating, but I feel better. You know what I'm saying? What you want comes on the other side of discipline. And so if you are not ready, you will lose. If you are not prepared, you will lose. Do you want to lose the marriage? Do you want to lose the car? Do you want to lose the job? Do you want to lose the relationship? Do you want to lose all the things? You're not doing what it takes to keep it, so you won't be able to keep it. You're not doing what it takes to get it, so you won't be able to get it. What will you do now? Put yourself in the right place so that you are prepared for the next thing. Don't cry about what happened. Don't cry about how unfair it is, because it would be with you if you were ready for it. You managed for it. If you did what it took to keep it. You didn't respect it enough and you lost it. That hurts. But it hurts even more if you won't fix what it takes to get it again or to get the next thing. And those are the keys to life.